Morning lovelies, 8th of January. What have we got today? Neutral. Yeah, okay, so today is symbolic again with my photograph. Hi, it's Di from my Enchanted Journals. I turn just about anything into beautiful handmade journals. I live in Western Australia. Welcome to my channel. So, my mum and dad were married for 23 years, and this is a photograph of them on their wedding day. Lovely photograph on a bus somewhere, hanging out the window. I think they were heading for the train station in those days. And I really like, there's a little bit of tulle here, that's neutral. This little bit was what Lee sent me for Defemember. I never used it, and I've asked her permission. She said I can use it in other projects. Little flower, that's neutral. And then I like these two guys. They're in my antiquarian sticker book, so I'm going to try and use those today. In a marriage breakup, I think we all try to remain neutral, don't we? Well, I know I did. And then one or the other of the people in the arrangement behaves badly, and what you have to do is then decide, in my opinion, whether your own moral code kicks in, and then you stop talking to one or the other of them. And that's what happened here. So I tried to remain neutral and see both of them, but then one behaved very badly, in my opinion, and yeah, I just don't see him anymore. So I see my mum. Please don't judge me for that. It's just how it all happened. That's what brought me to neutral today, which kind of fits. So I've got a few bits and pieces, and I kind of like this right down the corner here, with the photograph tucked under there on an angle. I like that. And I've got my bit of tulle, which I'm just going to messily make into something. There's no rhyme or reason to it, just make it into a bit of a cluster, like that. And we're going to put our flower in the middle, like that. And we're going to staple that. Alright, let's get a little bit of glue. Like that. And put our little flower on. Alright, so that will be sort of maybe here, don't know. Looks actually quite nice in the middle, doesn't it? Alright, so we need to get some of these things stuck on. So looks like the photograph is first again, although my penguins, my crazy penguins, they have to go, don't they? So let me just get this put there and hold something on it so that it glues down like that. And let's get started with the penguins and see if I like them behind the photo. Yeah, I think it just adds a little bit of fun to the top of the page. And then you might not see them totally behind the tulle, but yeah. So we'll pop them there, one there. And I do need to glue these. But yeah, always glue these. Always, 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 always. Right, there you go. So those two are on. Now, where am I going to stick my photo? So yeah, I'm kind of liking that. It just sort of lightens up the top of the page. Makes a serious subject a little lighter to handle. Still getting the reflection. Oh, dear me. There, try that. Did think working with photographs about the reflection, it's I had a little bit of trouble with it in Defemember as well, just when I used a couple of photos, so it can be a bit annoying. So there we go with our neutral. Now that it's stuck down, I can bring it back across a bit. I'm liking the penguins. They're a little bit cute. All right, and then I had the neutral going across here before. I'm not sure about that, so I'm just going to leave that there for a minute. No, it can't, because we decided, or I decided I was going to put this up here, didn't I? So yeah, I'm still going to put that up there. And I kind of like that the penguins are not like full on there. And then I've got to put this little bit of this, I don't know what this is, I think it's just a die cut, but it's pretty cool, actually. It's very cool. So yeah, Lee sent me that, and then if you don't follow her channel yet, please go on across to Lee Creates and follow her. She does some awesome stuff, and she's so nice. Boy. There we go. All right, let's get this stuck on. I'm actually going to stick the stapler back on there to encourage it to stick to the photograph. Now, what I also had out ready was some gesso. Just my gesso there. And I'm going to do a little bit just around and about, just with my finger. And the trick is not to get too much on your hand, on your finger the first go. And you can see there's already gesso on the page, so this will just sort of marry everything up and get everything sort of incorporated together. Like that. A little bit up here. And I hope nobody's getting upset that I'm using all these old photographs, because remember, I'm going to keep this journal. This journal is for me to keep, for me to look at and reminisce in and all that sort of stuff. And after I finish Junk Journal January, I will go back through and I will write some thoughts on these pages. So please don't feel that I'm being flippant or anything like that, because I'm not. I just don't want everything sitting. Oh look, the flower came off. Oh dear. Alright, more glue. There we go. I think the glue sunk through the tool and didn't stick, so I'll just hold it down with my finger for a minute. But yeah, as I was saying, I'm not being flippant. I'm just using the photographs, and I'd rather use them in art than to get them thrown away at a later date, because that's exactly what will happen with them, unfortunately. My children don't even know their grandfather much. They have met him, but they don't really know him, because that's the way he wants it. He's chosen to be that way. In fact, he doesn't even acknowledge that he has me as his daughter. So rather than allow him to treat me that way, I've cut him off. That's life, isn't it? Just go with the flow. Can't make people be nice. Unfortunately, I'm a very kind person, and sometimes your kindness gets mistaken for weakness, and that's a mistake. So yeah. So I'm using all of their photos now in my art. Alright, so I just added the hashtag neutral to the side there. I turned the camera off for a little while because it got a little bit emotional for me to finish this page, but thanks so much for keeping me company. I really appreciate it. Some of these pages are proving harder than others to get through. So yeah, if you can like and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. Thanks for keeping me company, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.